All right. Well, we've got a little bit of wackiness to do anyway, seeing as how we need to get like invites and all that. I've been messing around in the menu, so I have a Zane, but once I invite you, I think we can just start a new game, right?
Yeah, there's a thing for picking what character you want to have.
Is there?
So, yeah, there should be a thing for characters as one of your. Hold on, I'm getting to the main screen right now,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
be able
No
to
problem.
walk you through it. I need to adjust my audio settings before we start playing, so I can turn down the music and sound effects and be able to hear you.
Delicious, delicious audio.
We have a third person.
Hello,
Hi.
Who dat?
it's Jess.
Canada. How you doing, Canada?
I am barely a person. How are you?
I mean, I've known for a while that you're some sort of terrifying moose hybrid, but that's okay. We still love you.
Yeah, recovering from my terrifying exam that I had to do.
Yeah, Tom, you've met I think you've met Jess before at LARP events.
In person?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I did come down to Texas the one time.
It's true. It's true. There was a big to-do.
Okay,
We took her
so
to Rudy's and everything.
do you want to shoot me an invite real quick, John, and I'll walk you through this?
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Invite, shift code friend, Quester Sasa.
Invites, there we go.
We also chatted about Cyberpunk semi-recently.
Yes.
Wow, Zane looks ridiculous. Okay, so what you're going to do to pick your new character, you're going to go to play,
Okay.
go load character,
And then new character. Got
new
it.
character, and then
All
I'm
right.
playing the gunner.
New Siren. Dope. Okay, so it's Ladies' Night in Pandora. We got Moe's. We got a. Hang on a second. Let me turn the light so that I can show off my beautiful face. There's the moneymaker right here, YouTube folks. Yeah. How's everything? How's everything sounding? Everybody who's watching. Okay.
I mean, fine.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's do this. New game. And new game. We want it on normal, and we want cooperation, not
So,
competition.
you want to hear
Yes.
a story, huh? A tale of adventure across the stars. Come, listen to old Marcus. Have I got a story for you?
I think, seeing as how
My
we've
tale
gone
begins
through
here,
the
on
story
this
before, we can
backwater
just skip
planet
this, right?
called Pandora.
Uh,
Some say it is a wasteland of greed.
I think it's going to give us a little bit more information, especially on
But
Vault
if
of the
you've
Vault.
got
True,
skills
true.
to pay the bills. Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless borderlands in search of secret
so I have some,
alien
Is-
treasure.
Some
Is
mundane...
this-
Told me tales of Vault hunting
Is this the
matters
intro,
from
or did you
little
click
Marcus
the
Boy.
story?
Now,
No, this is the
tell
intro.
you.
Okay,
So you ask.
because there is actually a recap of all of the
hide?
previous events.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the price, a Vault Hunter must have the determination
Okay.
to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story
I like
is
little
about a
cartoony
very
versions of our
special
previous
band of
Vault
Vault
Hunter
Hunters
folks.
who have only
Yes.
just started their journey. They are
So
all
since you selected the cooperation
maybe old
mode,
Marcus tells you
that means
because
all of our
they
loot is instanced.
Yeah, so
just,
it's just
a little. Don't
grab
let it go to
everything.
your head.
Yep. Grab whatever you feel like.
Vault Hunters are answering a
And if we get
siren's call.
like interesting
Her
things
name
that
is Lilith, and she is a hero.
that would benefit the other people, we can like still
Doesn't
drop them,
mind
right?
over.
Yeah, we can trade.
Recruiting a
But
team
all
to
of the
hunt for-
loot that enemies drop is instanced. We don't have to worry about competing against it.
All over the galaxy.
That's already just like a huge quality of life improvement.
Right?
Forces have gripped the borderlands. And
Twins
new
are
threats,
ominous.
Unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Yeah, Marcus, you're the star. All right, now this we want to skip because there's copyright music.
Probably.
Yeah.
A siren warrior from Partali. Fierce, powerful, could come in handy.
I think you have to pick your other. Pick
Yeah, I
Mo's
did.
again.
I just picked
Sweet.
Mo's.
All right, let's do this thing.
New Vault Hunter, huh? Name's Marcus. You picked
Oh, he's
a
got
hell
a
of
little
time to
ponytail.
join the Crimson Raiders.
It's Marcus's midlife
See,
crisis.
someone survived the attack. I'm Lilith, commander of the Crimson Raiders. Those bandits you fought are part of a cult hunting for the vault map. But you and I are gonna find it first.
They upped the
For now, my
resolution on
scout is
the
waiting
live
for
action
you up
bits.
ahead.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
luck.
This game is so pretty.
Voice. Is that another siren?
This is your stop, Vault Hunter.
So,
Itching for a fight.
none of the live action actresses are the voice actresses,
Mm-hmm.
but all of them are cosplayers who basically competed in order to get the role.
Nice.
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL.
I mean, that is kind of the benefit of voice acting is they don't have to see your face.
Call me General
Yeah.
Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? It's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone
What's Mo say?
just in case. Now,
I think she's very just upfront, and she just says it's Mo's.
Creepy leaders with
Ah.
blind devotion.
She's very laconic.
If you're going to obey my every beck and
I can
call,
I can respect that.
you'll need an echo device.
So there's a new U machine over there, so we can
The
customize how we
Echo
look.
3,
Yeah.
slightly more powerful
And you can also customize how your Echo device looks.
Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades.
So that's not a joke. You can get Echo 2 grenades from Tediore that explode.
Nice.
Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory!
So I'm definitely going to new U machine
Yep.
because I got skins and I love them.
To register your Echo in this weight change. Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And
Alright,
when I'm
let's see
signing
here.
autographs, I need you
Oh,
looking
cool.
sharp while defending me from my legions of fan-slash stalkers.
Yeah, 100%.
You should start out with a bunch of them too.
I think I've got a couple. Let's see. Oh yeah.
You look awfully attractive.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
I think I'll stick with the helmet for now, but I am going to go with my favorite skin.
Don't worry, corporations have our best interests at heart. Except Gaul. And Hyperion. And the propaganda center is this way.
All right. I'm looking pretty fly.
Rock,
I'm gonna
Gage,
lean into
no,
this Tiger of
this can't
Partali
be
thing.
happening. The entire mission
Every
is
time I hear somebody say that, my brain mentally adds, for a white guy.
If people always do what
True.
you tell them to.
True. Very true.
That's it. Recruit, get that
Hang on a
thing
second
open.
here.
That's an order from your
I'm gonna do
superior
something
officer.
real quick.
I need to change my Echo theme. All right.
It's called style, bitches.
Nice. There we go.
I like your face mask.
Thank you. Gonna get a little bit brighter. Oh, you're looking great.
So whatever skin you put on Moe's is also on her mech.
Nice. So it'll just look like a bubblegum shop threw up everywhere.
Her mech will look like a 13-year-old obsessed with My Little Pony.
Excellent.
And it's fantastic.
Jump, recruit.
Oh.
The propaganda center is up ahead. Those cultists have been killing Crimson
Do we have
Raiders
collision
left
with
and
each
right.
other?
They totally suck sky balls.
Ooh,
But I've got a
doesn't look like it.
foolproof plan to kick their
You
culty
just ran
ass.
right through me, so I would guess no.
I
Fantastic.
hit a weapons cache nearby.
It's
Stay
another
quiet
great
and follow
quality
my
of life.
every move. It's stealth time.
But so just in case Canada's unaware, there have been some political shifts here in the States, thanks to our beloved home state of Texas. That ain't looking good.
Yes, I've been hearing about how you should absolutely not give false tips to a certain snitch line.
Yeah, we can't recommend that that you clog up the
Perfect. Once we complete our
legal
mission,
process,
we'll meet a super general.
as now it is legal for Texan citizens to narc on people that they suspect of having abortions in hopes of getting
So
a
we're
sweet
throwing stealth out the
$10,000.
window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not
But yeah, so
Now
it
take
ain't
your gun,
good. Our
recruit.
Supreme Court
These guns, like myself, aren't beholden
Alternate
to their
fire
primary
modes.
function. I
Yes.
can dance and
Nice.
sing.
So alternate fire modes have their own ammo count. So if you flip over to it, you'll notice it has 5 of 53. If you empty it and the 5 rounds are gone, you have to reload the whole gun in order to get
Oh,
more
okay.
ammo. So just bear that in mind.
consider
In case you have extra ammo left in your magazine, empty it before you
reload the
start.
whole shebang.
Yeah.
Consider it born. But yeah, so in more light-hearted and completely mundane news, since I cook to cheer myself up in light of
I'll talk my
an
way
increasingly
in, become a
tyrannical
king, and then kill
state
surprise
government,
slaughter them in cold blood.
I'm gonna make a shepherd's pie today.
That sounds delicious.
It's gonna be great.
We are in the middle of a thoroughly unnecessary federal election at the moment.
Yeah, how's that going for you guys?
For your weird fake parliament thing,
Trap, Slayer of the Destroyer,
fictional governments.
Crimson Raiders. We have you
I mean,
completely
aren't they all,
surrounded.
though?
Open the gates now, and perhaps I will be merciful.
Like, isn't that the entire the entire thrust of the society is that, oh my God, how did we allow it to get this far gone? Just because we haven't acted, we've just been like, oh, the government will handle it. The government won't handle anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, on a distressing front, the People's Party of Canada are now outpolling the Green Party, which is
Another victory for the Crimson Raiders.
not what I expected to happen, given the fairly obvious evidence of warming summers that we here in BC at least have experienced. The People's Party of Canada are the party of anti-vaxxers, in case
Oh joy!
you are not familiar with the minutiae of Canadian politics.
I assure you, we are not. Oh man, Amara punches like a truck.
Yep.
Irene, grant me protection!
This can save your life. Then you will be a life debt.
Oh, that's
Not
beautiful.
today.
Okay.
My chili recipe!
Yeah, Dad's boy starts in a little over a week, so.
Well, I mean, at least your anti-vax folks are slightly more spread out than ours, right?
Most of them seem to be attending liberal rallies at the moment.
Oh, joy.
Some of whom have popped up at several sort of quite geographically distant rallies, leading to questions from the media about whether they're being paid to travel.
I know Claptrap can be a little claptrap, but he's still one of us. We're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
All right, before we go in there, let's make sure we loot everything out of here first.
Yeah.
God, this game is pretty.
It is very slick.
They stepped that cell shading up to 1,000.
Yeah, when I slid through water, it sprayed up.
All right, hold on. I need to inventory. I don't think we're going to be facing enemies with shields, so I'm going to swap for that one. There we go.
I guess for context, our federal elections are much shorter than y'all's
Right?
are.
Oh yeah, ours last literal ages.
Can't they also occur at arbitrary intervals? Like, can't the fall of a like loss of confidence in one of the leaders result in a snap election?
That is indeed the case. The government needs to command the confidence of the House. So if the government loses a confidence vote, the result is a federal election.
Yeah.
In this
Like-
particular case, Prime Minister Trudeau called the election early.
Yeah, I actually wish America had a system like that.
Yeah, it could be useful dependent on dependent on
Monterey.
case.
I'm of two minds about that. Our current system allows the sitting government to call an election at basically their convenience.
So I personally, as a whatever you want to call it, anarchist. Oh, you're down. All right, getting you back up.
I went on mute because I had to sneeze, and they shot me while I was distracted.
They knew.
But like I personally am a big fan of a system whereby we would have instantaneous recall. So like any politician that you don't like, the constituents can just spontaneously recall them.
Well, but
think we have that
like
in BC.
we're seeing in California, that is also going to be a thing that the moment that that ability is given, it's going to be abused.
I'm the research that I have seen, although I'm broadly sympathetic to a desire for more direct democracy, but the research that I've seen is that this tends to mechanisms like this tend to be hijacked by moneyed interests.
I mean, under current economic systems, yeah, that's definitely true.
So first we got to dismantle capitalism.
Or at least heavily restrict it.
I mean, if we're gonna heavily restrict it, we may as well just, throw that baby out, right?
I mean, that I agree, but, I don't make that call. I wish I did.
Did you get your shield?
Yeah, it automatically equipped for me.
I challenge you to a trial by combat.
While I'm thinking about it, the Cyberpunk game, that's next Saturday? Sunday?
Yes, sir.
Next Saturday.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It's the 11th.
It'll be the day post my birthday. And
the day after my wife and I's anniversary.
Yeah, and the 20th anniversary of the slippery slope that started us on this whole shebang.
Well, happy early birthday and happy early anniversary, respectively. I cannot guarantee I will not forget.
It's okay. These days I forget. All right, we ready to do this thing, Tom?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Make sure that so you leveled up.
Oh yes.
Yeah. You're gonna get to activate one of your action skills now.
I've been doing a
all-
little bit of research into this.
Also, make sure that you equip your best weapons, because you should be able to have 2 pistols right now.
Indeed, it looks like I do.
So I went with grenade launchers.
I don't have those. All I have looted so far are pistols.
No, I mean for Iron Bear, I went with grenades.
I went with Phase Slam, which I'm going to test out now. Alright, now I know my range.
My life for the village.
AIA of the knife-wielding maniac.
Yeah.
Yes, for context, Tom, our current campaign will be 36 days.
I'm on my way.
36 days.
Yes, sir.
So a little over a month to,
you dead?
you know, change
If not,
the
get me
change
down.
government.
The
That's
controls
not.
are on the second floor.
Tom, did you do something to electrocute him?
No. Your blast. Okay, so if you come where you can see me, I don't know where you are.
I'm down below.
When you did your slam, you hit that,
Yeah, got it.
and that electrified the floor.
Don't stand in water.
Yes.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
All right, we have to go make
The
Claptrap
controls
face
are on
plant,
the second floor.
Gladly.
right? You got cool ass glowing tattoos.
Indeed. And I'm a JoJo reference. Hee hee.
Oh, so you're also capable of doing a slam attack? Not just your like special one, but like watch me. So you get up on that's not what I wanted.
Right.
Get up on any kind of high surface,
Mm-hmm.
jump, and at the peak of your jump, hit the crouch button.
Nice.
Yeah, this game is all about fast moving
Need you in
combat.
this fight, soldier.
So like, yeah, we'll be using that a lot.
Wow.
Did we get a shotgun?
I single-handedly took
Nope,
on the
just you.
POV
I got a
excessive
shotgun.
packing. Now all that's
I do
left
not
is
have a
to
shotgun.
confirm that the mission is complete.
That's something that that Shiv dropped.
My brain immediately produced an image of Bugs Bunny saying, "Our shotgun."
I do enjoy the communist Bugs Bunny memes.
So,
Lilith, I can safely report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success. I did it all by myself.
Their most typical form in my neck of the woods is that, you know, when a project is going poorly, it's your project. When a project is going well, it's our
Our
project.
project.
this'll have to do for now. What's your name, killer?
I am Amara. Nice tattoo, Siren Sister. You must be the voice in my
Siren
head.
Party!
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. We might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the
I've heard that
Crimson
Lilith
Ring.
likes to talk a lot in this game.
Pandora's a dangerous
And
place.
she's
Grenade mob
your
coming in.
primary
You should equip it before we get started.
mission
Know when you're
NPC.
ready.
Excellent.
Grenade mod. Crappy grenade mod.
Better than what I had equipped.
I'm always looking for new ways to take my enemies apart.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
More COV.
got mans.
Let's see what you got, recruit.
We got mans.
Too many of them. We're doomed.
We had one less man.
Bam!
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Unstoppable!
Granted, on the downside, I can miss, but
I'm back.
I mean, you just used it. That's the second time you've ever used it.
yeah,
You're probably going to get very accurate with it very quick.
that is my hope. Okay.
Shotgun for me. Hyperion
Nice.
shotgun. So, what's your shotgun manufacturer?
It is a Jacob's Dastardly Stagecoach. It's a both barrels at once situation.
Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind, it's a Jacob's weapon. So what you're going to do is you want to get headshots as much as possible.
Indeed, I do.
And your headshots will cause ricochets.
Nice.
I, on the other hand, have a Hyperion shotgun,
Maybe
which gives
things
me
are
this.
turning our way.
I got a shield.
So you're with
Ooh.
me.
Fancy.
Let me catch
Yeah.
you up. A while back, we found a map. Led to vaults all over the Borderlands. Dream come true, right?
I think I'm going to be playing Mara pretty aggressively, seeing as how I don't have the problem of punching myself in the face.
This way.
Oh, we both. This game's combat style is just way more aggressive. Period.
Yeah.
The bandit clans used to just murder each other for fun. Now they're all under one banner.
Ah, the children of the vault.
Right. Come on, let's take a look around. Their leaders are the Calypso twins, and their followers.
Calypso
worship
Twin
like
sounds
gods.
very tropical.
They're convinced the map will lead them to something called the Great Vault,
It does.
slaughtering anyone who gets in their way. We heard a rumor that a bandit clan found an alien artifact in the desert. Could be the map. That's what we're here to find out.
So today we definitely want to try and get to space,
All right.
Perfect.
because space is when we finally like really unlock everything.
What do we have here?
To invite the Sun Smashers into our holy family. And hurry, the twin
Oh, he seems pleasant.
He's mouthpiece.
Map. I knew it.
We're gonna
Have to
fight
take them
him
to the
later.
Sun Smashers. I'll open the gate.
He is absurdly easy to beat with the legendary shield I like to use.
You've already got a legendary shield.
Oh no, not right now. Like the one that I use on my main character.
Ah.
I use a legendary shield. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically absorbs all electrical damage. Not you're immune to electrical damage, but
It heals you.
absorbs all. Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
you
even
heal
nicer.
from taking electrical damage, and mouthpiece deals
Set up
almost
camp
nothing
and
but
follow
electrical
the
damage.
Nice.
Find the Sun Smasher war
Yeah.
chief and do whatever it takes to get that map.
Seems like
Ooh.
you guys got this.
Wait.
Good luck. I'm gonna go hang out in some trash.
So what are we
That's where you
working with
belong,
here?
Claptrap.
Well, this
That's where
place
you
kinda
belong.
Sucks.
Indeed.
What we got at the moment. Not the first time the Raiders have had to start from scratch. It's no sanctuary. Hope Ellie gets that ship working soon.
So this game has a lot more like open worldy stuff to it, where there's a lot of like things on the map for us to find and unlock.
There's a legendary grenade in here, and I'm gonna buy it.
Okay. I think the vending machines are instanced too. I'm not sure.
Excellent.
Now I gotta sell all my excess crap.
Alright, let me see. Got a porcupine shield, legendary grenade mod, and we'll sell the rest of our stuff. Dope. I will say this: I am really enjoying the interface changes. That's very slick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You bought the... So I've got a shield in here that I'm going to grab. That's one that will let me absorb bullets.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got a 15% chance of absorbing bullets and adding them to my ammo supply.
I have a porcupine shield, which means it pokes them back for 24 melee.
Oh, that's definitely a good one for you.
Right. And then I have a longbow health or longbow transfusion grenade.
These all kind of sound like Sailor Moon attacks to me, not gonna lie.
You know, it's not that far off. I don't think.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. And I'm fairly certain that with our current setup, we are basically magical girls.
My vending machine is broken?
I'm here for
We're
it.
supposed to profit off this war-torn... Yeah, I mean, sell premium weapons to heroic
Marcus,
vault hunters such as
filthy
yourselves.
capitalists.
Let's fix my vending machine. And by
Let's
that
help
I
our
mean,
war profits
you
here.
fix it.
Okay. Identify problem is over here.
Yeah, we can fast swap between quests, which is
And
nice.
psychos, always scavenging to make their buzz axes and meat bicycles. You'll need to replace that circuit with something. You know, some skags are chock full of electricity. Get me one of their spines. Better get used to doing things like this if you want to survive on Pandora.
We've gone through 3 games of this,
Oh,
my
and
dude.
if
We
you're
are used to
feeling
it.
extra gruesome, you could also try getting a human spine from one of those filthy bandits.
Ooh, submachine
That would
gun.
work.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Skag, stop making noises that make me feel bad.
Hee hee.
God, that is devastating.
If they didn't have horrible toothy maws, I would feel bad.
Yeah, but they keep making sounds like a kicked puppy, and I don't like it. That you can't do anything with yet.
Okay. I just saw a
So-
thing and figured I'd punch it.
Yeah, this you will be punching them later. If you come over here and look, real quick. This thing is a block of iridium,
Oh, nice.
but we don't have the item that we'll get later that will let us bust those apart and take the iridium from them.
Ah.
All right, let's go ahead and start working our way up. So the chief of the Sun Smashers clan and the place where we get the Skag Spine, kind of in the same area.
Okay, so we want to go up.
Yep, up. Oh man,
Through here.
man, what the heck?
Time for a fight.
Finding cover!
There we go.
I become
I couldn't jump for a second.
Oh, got us that human spine.
Found a human spine. You'll fit right in on Pandora.
I appreciate the fact that we now have enemy diversity.
I mean, there were women
No,
bandits in the other games.
I just mean that they look unique.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more character models.
Like that one didn't have hair. Baby cake.
So goddamn supply.
So challenges, as you unlock those, there's no more
Badass ranks.
badass ranks. Unlocking challenges just gives you regular XP.
Cool.
Yeah, so you'll level faster by doing challenges.
This is our moment! Bringing divine retribution! Stay right there! Stop! The Calypsos! You think you're better than me?
Woo woo. Oh yeah. we
Sorry
got skill
about that.
points.
I had a sneezing fit and I had to step away for a second.
Oh, bless you. Let's see. We wanna. All right. Now I have health regen.
Tell me about the sky!
Good.
Tell my kids! I wish they were born!
The stuff that bandits say when they die in these games are amazing. I just killed a bandit who said, tell my kids I wish they were born.
Oof. I'm gotta try and get myself up with this badass tank.
Hold on, I'm coming up to you.
I got him.
And you leveled up. And we leveled up.
Hell yeah, shared XP.
This is my move! Get me!
Oh, there's a lot of verticality to these levels.
Yep, especially now that we have the ability to mantle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want us climbing.
I like it.
Ooh, new pistol. Yeah, I don't like it.
Let's see. That's another. I want to do. Oh, that now they're also rewarding me for being right up on a dude. So ho ho ho.
I have a machine gun.
I did just get an SMG, so kind of, yeah.
So there are guardian ranks, which is a little bit different. And those apparently continue across characters, which makes me so happy.
All right. Let's make sure that everything is eluded. Did you check up here to see if this dude dropped anything instance for you?
Yeah, I did. I grabbed it.
Cool.
It was a pistol that I wasn't super impressed by.
Well, at least we know to be on the lookout for if one of us kills a badass, then we both get stuff.
Yep. Yeah, all loot is instanced. The only thing that isn't instanced is how would you prefer to die, Chris Hardwick?
I mean... Oh. These crystally guys explode.
Yeah.
If you were
Do cut.
trouble,
It's everyone's favorite character, Vaughn.
Yo, little help?
Can we just leave
He's
him to
had a
die?
No, he's had a rough few years.
He looks it.
What?
I like to hang, but not like this. Not. Oh.
I think there's a car chest up here. Or just a regular chest.
Feet work. Good.
Ooh,
Nice to
I will
meet.
take that.
Hey, thanks. If you hadn't come along, I might be dead. So.
I
What are you
hear
doing here?
Mission for the Crimson
that we're
Raiders.
aiming
Right
for
on top of it. The Raiders, Lilith. Might have to kill you.
elemental
Firehawk?
SMGs and the
Man, I used
like
to run with
for
Lilith
Amara.
back in the day.
Probably.
No, I'm a bandit warden chief.
So keep an eye out for any of those.
I mean,
I definitely want Torg stuff, things that cause explosions.
I'll keep an eye out.
Stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap.
Stupid
But what do they do?
alien
They
junk.
tie me up and they take
Story
it to
of
the
my life.
Calypso twins. Not cool, bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where's Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
Former COV propaganda center. Emphasis on form.
Now we're talking. Come on, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed.
To babysit this
Can't let them
kid.
know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life! So, you took over that COV propaganda center all by your little self?
My whittle self?
Did. Barely broke a sweat.
I will crush you.
I'm impressed. Oh man, the children of the vault totally trashed my camp! Like, that is not where that bloody skull should be!
It is completely ruining the vibe. Oh, I know a shortcut. This way.
All right, the shortcut is where we're gonna get the
Skag spine.
skag spine.
Dope.
Ugh, Skag Central, am I right? You know, I'm gonna let you take care of him. Only thing I'm packing right now is not something I'm gonna use on this cat.
I feel nothing for you, Skags.
Oh, new element that didn't exist previously. Radiation.
Okay, what does that do?
Radiation causes damage over time, and if you kill an enemy while they're irradiated, they explode and have a chance of transferring radiation to,
Excellent.
Hope you don't mind handling this, very good. Bring it back to
Okay.
the machine. And be
I'm gonna
quick
grab
about it.
some junk. Let's drop that. Drop that. Because I want that pistol. It gives me a bonus to melee damage.
all these stupid Jacob's guns. I don't want Jacob's guns. I want more Vladorf guns. I want guns that shoot real fast.
Noticed. So Vladorf and Hyperion, keep an eye out for you.
So not Hyperion later if I switch over to my infinite ammo build. But for right now, it's more useful for me to have Vladorf or Torg.
You know, throw some bloody skulls up on the walls. You got yourself a nice, cozy place here, friend.
Boss? What the hell are you doing here?
Mostly being an irritant.
Former War Chief of the Sun Smashers reporting for duty.
All right, let's go sell stuff.
Yeah.
Go Crimson Raiders.
Good to see you, Vaughn.
No, it
Raiders
is
will
not.
take all the help we can get. So, Vault Hunter, did you find the map?
All right, hold
Okay,
on.
now install the spy. That bandit
Install the
spy
Spine, I think, is
actually
the
gonna
is the
work.
fourth
I
studio
just
album
want
from
some
Steam Powered
payback
Giraffe.
because those
bastard broke my machine. Still, I appreciate your dedication to
Y'all, I am so
capitalism.
looking forward to this
You've
shepherd's
already
pie.
got a shark skag spine. Try that. It will work much better, I
It's gonna be
promise.
phenomenal.
Well done, Vault Hunter. Now you have access to my vast array of murderous wares in a new convenient location. And as an added thank you for dishing out some vengeance on those filthy bandits, let me open up my secret stash for you. Who says payback doesn't pay, huh?
Alright, so Sully first.
Targets will make
Yep.
them bulletproof, you know.
I can sell that. I have a Vladov pistol. I'm gonna wait until we get actual good stuff for you.
Way to take down Shiv, recruit. I knew you had it in you.
Okay. I'm gonna buy that.
It's a good thing I can't feel boredom because yowza.
Unlimited magazine size. Weapon heats up and eventually will break.
Yes, those are the COV guns.
That's wacky.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about your like reloading, but you do need to worry about
Way to take down
there's a
Shiv,
chest
recruit.
down here.
I knew you had it in you.
You do need to worry about heat, but so long as you're like sparing with how much firing you do, heat buildup's not that big of an issue.
Alright, I got a bunch of grenade mods from that. Did you get anything good?
Yep. I got a purple grenade mod, but I can't use it for a level or two.
Nice. Alright, let me re-empty my inventory.
Just so you know. Will make them bulletproof.
Way to take down Shiv, recruit.
Yeah,
I
me
knew
too.
You had it in you.
Oh, I got a Marcus bobblehead.
Yeah, that's a skin for you.
Inventory goes, but you can't beat the cash. Your business is always a
Okay,
So
so we're
mercenary day will
gonna
be here before you
lump
know
that
it. Thought about what you're gonna get me?
and equip those.
Now we go back to Lilith.
Alright.
I'll be right here if you need me.
This gun is gasoline powered, apparently.
Yeah,
Wow.
stairs are off to the side, John.
Stairs? Where I'm going, we don't need stairs.
You kind of do though.
Do I, though?
You do if you want to get inside
Do
here.
Map wasn't there. So I
Where
took
would you be
advantage
going
instead.
where that you wouldn't need stairs?
Places
I
with
mean-
elevators?
If you're talking about that alien junk, my clan is bringing it to the Calypso Twins
Oh.
as an offering. They're heading to the Holy Broadcast Center. It's where the Calypsos host murder
Deep
sermons to
sea
amp up their followers.
exploration?
Can't let the Calypsos get that map. The
Uh,
broadcast center is a
Utah?
long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs
Which I think
the
is
catch
just
ride. Go
completely
introduce yourself,
flat.
she'll hook you up.
Same thing with
It-
Nebraska.
Utah is not completely flat. Utah is very, very mountainous.
Well, that explains why I wouldn't need to go there then.
Nebraska,
Yeah,
however, that is
Nebraska. What about Kansas? I've never been to Kansas, Tom. You're our local expert on that. West
very
Texas.
flat. Yeah, very, very flat in the west. In the east, quite hilly.
Quite hilly.
Yes. I wouldn't call it mountainous, but definitely hilly.
Please help me.
Claptrap lost his antenna due to his magnetic personality. Help him find some suitable replacement antennas.
Oh, this is a fun one.
Recruit, you have to help me. I lost my antenna!
Oh, it's okay, little buddy. I can help.
So when a gun breaks,
Yes! I'm gonna
like,
be
is that it? Is
bigger
it
and
done?
badder than ever.
No, you have to spend time fixing it.
Oh, okay.
Bring me replacement antenna options.
It's basically a reload animation, but it
Go for it.
takes a
Even
long
though
time.
finding me
Okay.
a new antenna is vitally important, you can do this mission on the side, and you'll probably want to get a vehicle for this one.
All right.
So yeah, we need
Ellie's
to go to
first.
Ellie's first.
Let's go. Let's go see our girl.
Ron, what the hell? You knew I'd been looking for that map. Why didn't you bring it to me?
Whoa. Okay, I see what happened here. Let me explain. I let the map slip into the hands of culty psychopaths, and now the whole galaxy's in danger.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, same page. You know what this calls for? Apology push-ups.
You don't have to.
So Vaughn's the new claptrap, huh?
Not really. He's mostly just annoying in this part of the game, and then we won't see him until we come back to Pandora.
Oh, that's good.
He does not go with us.
Wonder what's waiting for you inside the break.
Now remind me, what'd you say you was gonna do to my gal, Halil?
Oh, the scooter tattoo.
Tracksuit from the skull of the great heretic.
My bad, finger slipped. Oh, hey! Didn't
I
see
love
there.
you, Ellie. Desert Rose, thorny for rockets.
I heard y'all were in the neighborhood. Good to see old Lil down the new blood. I'm Ellie. Hey, what are you staring at, huh?
Damn, you're sturdy. It'd take an army to knock you down.
Ain't you a heartbreaker? Lil said you
Did,
was looking for
did you hear that line, John?
Damn, you sturdy.
Mind stealing me one back? Then I'll set you up with a catch a ride. And thanks for coming back.
Found an echo recorder that I had to blow like a
Some bitch took down Sanctuary.
like a Nintendo
Toward
cartridge.
pits and
Yeah,
bandits.
yeah.
The Crimson Raiders sure as hell took a beating over the last few years. But with Lilith at the helm, I know we'll keep standing strong. We've spent the last I don't know how long following one vault map lead after another, and we ain't turned up jack squat. But Lil said she's got a new lead, and I got a feeling we're getting closer.
Yeah, that's what you do with like
Try
every
hijacking a vehicle.
um,
Ain't nothing to it. Just run up to one and kindly tell the driver to skedaddle.
Oh, so now we can just straight up like steal bandit vehicles if we need to?
yeah, it's a little tricky, but you can. Ah,
What? Oh, you're already over there in the mix.
God, I can't wait until I have the rocket launcher. Do you like my big robot?
You know how I feel about robots, Tom.
Never had trouble grabbing bandit attention.
I don't
Start
don't
the
trust
show
'em.
with a bare ham hock. Then they get the bare knuckle encore. Bam!
So she's telling me to punch them.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, I do.
Kill the false siren!
Do better than that. Let's make this quick, yeah?
I'm almost ready here.
I like this new loot setup that has everything kind of outlined for you.
Yeah,
I think that works out well.
just quality of life improvements,
Yeah.
top to bottom.
I like this mask aesthetic and wish I could copy it. Alright. Granted, I am going kind of leaning hard into the tiger theme, so. Alright, let's go steal this outrunner, yeah?
Momentarily. Hold on. There's more loot.
You need to have a twice-faced gag turd for a brain to believe those cult leaders. Tyree Calypso is just a sexy rabble-rouser, and a brother Troy is creepier than a slow dance with a hot corpse.
You.
Got
Yeah,
it.
Got him. And now I got one. Yeah.
Indeed, John. Indeed.
It did great.
Just listen to how meaty the cars sound in this.
Those are all over. I'm the last of my product line. I need you to salvage their parts so I can build a new friend.
So this is one of those things I was telling you about where we'll randomly find, like, unlockables on maps.
Oh.
If you want to come over here to join me once that guy's dead.
Good thing this thing has good shocks. Yeah, let's see, which way... There you are. And this thing handles like a brick, though, don't it?
Yeah, but we get better vehicles later.
Good.
We actually get to unlock them. That's another one of those, like, you find stuff on the map is you find parts for vehicles to improve your customization.
Okay, I kind of went off the known map there, so I'm looping back around here. I think. I am not. All right, completely lost.
All right, well, in that case, I'll just take care of this myself.
Yeah, I'm getting back.
Because I was going to show you the claptrap.
I mean, you still should. I just gotta find my way back over to you. And I'm not sure which set of diamonds you are with this new map. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back to the catch a ride.
Alright, now register with a catch a ride so you can digistruct a new one whenever you want. Just in case you get a Pandora flat, meaning your car explodes.
Anyone else want to try?
All right, you heading back towards me?
Yeah, are you the...
I'm the not a diamond.
You have a little,
I'm
a
like
little
a-
triangle with a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me kill these skags.
Got a rocket launcher I've been testing. All yours, sweet thing. Just make sure you equip it.
So go back through Ellie's and then work your way back around that, like, dump area to get to where I am.
Okay, deploy vehicle. That's
Happy hunting. You tell Lil our ship's almost ready. As soon as she finds that map, we're good to go.
Okay, you said back through Ellie's and then through the dump.
Yeah, so dismount and then you'll go on foot.
Okay, there's Ellie's. I'm ignore this quest for now because we'll be back for it.
Yeah.
And on my way.
Wrong way.
Yep. Yeah, okay, Ellie's scrap heap. Got it. Now we have a direction. These
Just
maps-
not a sense of one.
Right, not a sense of one. These maps are also pretty dope.
Yeah. So I think there's a thing over here where there might be a loot thing that we missed, so I will meet you in the scrapyard. There you are. Come with me. Because usually if there's an area of the map that you haven't visited yet, there's probably loot there.
Oh.
Oh, there's money. So
I mean, it's
not
a
for
total
nothing.
wash.
So be on the lookout for like these, the bullseyes, because in some places those can activate things,
Oh.
like turn on electricity and stuff like that.
Power slide.
All right, so come around over here,
Mm-hmm.
and we got a dead claptrap unit.
That's a beautiful sight.
Joke's on them. All we have inside is circuitry and gears. But that one also had a gyroscopic rotor. Keeps us from falling over all the time. Mine's been missing for years. My friend will be a better version of me than me.
I'm already into that.
He just made himself sad, and that makes me happy.
All right, I'm gonna go investigate this other little
Okay.
nook.
Oh, I already went down there. There's nothing down there. Don't jump off the edge.
Noted. Looks like there is some stuff down here. There's an echo. Dude, bullet dance sounds like the most Texas thing ever.
Press fingers into my socket, but she was there, in my head, behind my eyelids. She said nothing, just looked at me with those burning eyes. If I tell you, I have no impossible yes me.
You want to hop in?
Can I hop in?
And it wasn't scary.
Is there not a...
Oh, there is. Ooh.
I believe he is talking about the Firehawk.
It doesn't look like I can do anything in this seat, but I can swivel around.
Not until I spawn one with a rocket launcher.
Yeah. And swiveling around makes me feel good, so I've got that going for me.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna run back here, sell off some stuff.
And grab the quest.
Just like that.
And I got a new skin. Called Muddy Slaughters. Alright, grabbing the quest. Someone's been running their mouth. Time to put a bullet in it.
This calls a son bitch. He calls himself the Holy Dump Truck. Well, he's just years. That won't stand, amigo. Go tear him a new hole or 2 or 7. I ain't as concerned with the precise number as the outcome, you understand. That said, might be right to just go ahead and shoot him in the ass. That'll send a lesson to the other bandits not to mess with the raiders.
You ready for this?
Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah. Committing some vehicular skag slaughter.
Yeah. I guess we went the wrong way.
I mean, this way there's a trash can and a box.
Let's swap to going to quests.
I think you can just hit the brackets and fast swap them now. There you go.
Did you level up, by the way?
I did. Bonk. I regret nothing.
Through here.
That was fun.
Yeah, we got more skags coming. There's always more skags, aren't there?
On Pandora?
Yeah.
Absolute massacre.
Alright.
Alright, let's do the thing. Are we vehicling back up?
Yeah.
Ready.
And now you got dismount.
Got it. I got eyes on you.
And here we're gonna fight Varkids, which kind of suck.
But it is charmingly named Varkid Valley.
So, adult Varkids, just letting you know, have a melee attack that will absolutely rip through your shields. So be on the lookout for them.
Noted. Yeah, I'm not going to let these things survive to adulthood.
Vault Hunter, I am Sir
Hammerlock!
I require you to hunt and kill things for me. You see, the Borderlands are full of rare and changeless specimens. I will pay you top dollar for that truth.
Lavender Crawley.
Crawley is the matriarch of the Crawley family, bloodline of particularly snooty markets. She must die.
I assume that it's some kind of Downton Abbey reference.
I am, down.
Yep, I'm coming over to get you.
Alright, I'm gonna go mess him up. Nope. I died.
Sorry.
Ah, it's okay. I don't blame you. I blame myself, George. Besides, you got it, right? Did you get that, Varkid?
I got the first one, but it spawns 2 more.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm pretty good at this, so I'm maneuvering. Just work your way back over
I
here.
believe you. I'm coming. Yeah, there we go. All right, here I go. All right. Tom, you have angered the racks. Oh, they've got names.
Yeah,
And little top hats.
we're killing their entire family.
I mean, it makes sense, but...
I imagine that's not the last we've seen of
Bam!
my family. I certainly hope not.
Oh, die! Flying crap pot.
Ooh, there's all kinds of interesting stuff here. Okay. Now for probably the first time of many, I'm gonna just start dropping some crap.
Yeah. I have to drop all of my common loots.
Yep.
I'm really surprised we didn't level up from that.
Okay. I'm gonna
Made
go,
it angry.
The echo transponder. Who knows what kind of nefarious broadcasts they might be sending with that thing? Climb up there and destroy it.
Come over where I am real quick, because I want to show you one more thing.
Okay.
Oh, you got a rack on you.
Thanks.
Giggity.
Get good or die.
Okay, how do I get over to you? Oh, there you are. Alright. Show me thing. He's a cave.
So this
Climb up there, right?
is another thing that you can find on maps.
What is
We can't even interact with this until the end, until we've beaten the game.
Oh, okay.
So like we're gonna play through this whole thing at least twice.
Oh, okay.
You can do it.
Yeah, the item that you need to interact with that you don't even get until after you beat the last boss.
Nice.
Jump at the edge of things.
Which we're gonna have to play it twice anyways in order to play through true Vault Hunter mode and have all of the
No,
XP
I'm enjoying it so far, so
and levels.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Now destroy that echo transponder.
Alright, I punched into the thing. And I got an
Just like
antenna.
my old antenna. Can't go wrong with a claptrap classic.
Yes, you can. Every single time that is the wrong choice.
Yeah.
All right, let's head back to the cars, and then we'll go drive to a place to sell stuff. Offload our
fat
Ill-
stacks.
ill-begotten goods, and then we'll go find more claptrap parts.
Because all that stuff we got, I don't think that I can use.
Yeah, me neither. It was
Vast
all like
majority of
level
it's like
7.
level 7. So we'll sell off the stuff we aren't going to level into, and then hang on to the things that we are.
Like it's you. So unlike the other Borderlands games, it's usually pretty easy to tell if you're going to want to use something in the future in this or not. Don't mind me, just killing skags.
I don't mind you at all, Tom. I rather enjoy your presence. A place to sell the things. Mm. Alright, let's see here. It's I gotta sell that. You said you're looking for what now?
Vladorfs and Torgs, especially. But basically, I just want things that have explosives.
Okay.
Ooh, I will keep that for sure.
Drop and give me $20.
Improved storm wall shield. Interesting.
One place,
No, we're not
except
looking for
right
that.
here.
Pangolin melee shield might be pretty good. Yeah, I think.
So Mercenary Day will be here before you know it. Thought about what you're gonna get me?
Your business is always appreciated.
I mean, I do think I'm going to sell that and purchase this thing.
Tell your friends and your enemies.
Alright.
And you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Swap out for this shotgun and sell this other one.
I see you recognize a great deal when you see one. You're a terrible negotiator.
Alright. Back to the cars.
Yep, and then come join me over where I am.
Varumarum. More cavern crawling.
Yeah, this one's a little bit tricky. Because I'm not immune to shock damage at the moment.
There's gotta be a way to shut it off.
Alright.
Hey.
Oh, a spork might look nice. I'll rinse it off later.
Probably a good idea.
Did you notice where the spork was retrieved from?
From the dude on the slab.
The eye socket of the dude on the slab. Alright, to jump this, you have to use your boost. Ah, damn it. If I can
Like that?
remember what the heck the boost is.
Yo, Vault Hunter. That road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast.
What button is the
Watch out
boost,
for those
John?
I
All
don't
twin
know.
gods.
I don't think I
Here,
boosted.
Irene Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda.
Like
P.S.
I
They both
didn't.
suck. Just
I
saying.
didn't feel
Okay,
any,
I guess you didn't have to.
Yeah, like I didn't feel any like speed increase or anything. So
Alright, let's kill a bunch of bandits. There is a button for boost, I'm just not remembering what it is.
Yeah.
It might be shift.
Smell of some bitch. Look around, PH.
There must be something down there. See if you can open that floor door somehow.
So I assume this is something that we have to break through.
Leon, the first Vault Hunter. Sadly, he disappeared.
There's gotta be a way to get that door open.
Yeah, you have to slam it. I'm already running. I'm already running up here to take care of it. Oh, you're already up here. Never mind, jump.
I climbed it. All right. Yep. I did the thing.
Clap. Claptrap just complimented your butt power.
I mean, credit where credit's due.
Yeah, that would give me sort of a rustic vibe. No, a rusty vibe.
I mean, I'm not sure if you noticed, but Amara does have some mighty thews.
I have in fact noticed. I'm quite partial to making Claptrap have the hanger as his antenna. It makes him look real stupid, and that's good.
Like stupider?
Yeah.
Wow.
This mask! I need a helmet! Reward! Open!
Ooh,
Aha.
level.
first.
All right, before we go up any higher, I'm going to level.
I am almost there. So apparently the XP split is not perfectly even.
I probably got a challenge that you didn't.
Ah.
You have been mostly meleeing people instead of shooting them.
That's true.
So, you know, you're missing out on some challenges by doing that.
Well, but I'm also getting the melee challenge, so
That is true.
it'll all even out. Just gotta figure out how to get up to these knuckleheads.
There's a stairs.
See 'em.
You remember how you didn't need stairs?
You know, just like in The Witcher, you know that they're my nemesis and I don't trust them. Ooh, a razor wire shield. That sounds right up Amara's alley.
All right, we need to keep going up.
Yeah, besides, Tom, you know me. I'm a Texan through and through. I don't trust changes in elevation.
We need to shoot him in the ass. So, I'll.
It's not that holy a dump truck.
Pretty sure that dumbass dump truck was sitting on a loot stash. See if you can find it.
Got me an orange.
Nice.
Alright, let's see, y'all. Let me... Ditch a comma, ditch a comma, ditch a comma, ditch a comma, ditch a comma.
Behind a secret trap door. Might need to do something special to get it open.
Skin. Where's ya?
I'm gonna get it.
Find something to complete that electrical connection on the ground. That might do the trick.
560. Ooh, excellent.
That's called a red chest in bandit speak. Probably 'cause it's blood or something. Bandits are happier about blood than a tick on a skag's ass. Anyway, you're always more likely to find good stuff in them red chests. They're usually hidden pretty good though, so you'll have to really search them out. But it's worth it. Thanks for taking care of that dump truck situation, sweet thing.
So finding all of the red chests in an area is also a challenge.
Nice. Alright, now I did the level up. Let's see, jump, out. And I have myself a orange quality. Hang on, I'm gonna hop in and ride with you. Alright, ready to gun. Now I have an orange quality incendiary shotgun.
Oh, that psycho is sporting a great hat. I want it. Get it for me, recruit. Just go talk to him. He seems reasonable enough.
Greetings, chum. How does the day find you?
Are you one of these COV lunatics or what?
Fear not, friend. I am keeping the voices at bay with this mighty cap atop my head.
Cool.
He does
cool.
seem
Super
he does
cool.
seem rather
So can I
rather
have that
lucid.
hat, or?
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly part with it. Not right now. You'll have to destroy the mind control transmission dishes first. They're beaming voices into my brain.
You heard the man. Destroy those transmission dishes. I need that hat.
I can feel the mind control releasing its hold. It is. Keep destroying the dishes so that I can finally be free of the voices.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Some bandit did the unthinkable. He stole a pair of my undies. Those are my trademark Hyperion red bars, damn it. Do you know how hard it is to get your hands on those down here? Go murder him horribly.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
There we go.
Yes! Free of those horrible calming voices! I can finally be the skin cupcake!
Well, he's dead. Now pick it up.
Oh,
Shiny.
oh, that gun's so good.
Is that your legendary shotgun?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's a TK's Wave shotgun.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Except
TK's Wave is good.
Except it's incendiary. And I mean, like, good God Almighty, it's 560% weapon damage, 45% critical damage, and highly effective against flesh.
So one thing I really like about Borderlands 3 is they're not stingy with legendaries.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I was able to buy one, so.
Across the whole time that we played Borderlands 2, we picked up like what? Maybe 5 or 6 legendaries the whole time.
Yeah.
We should be getting them all the time in this and at different levels.
Good.
Because they made them do like really interesting things and they want us to play with them.
Did you get that loot explosion as well?
I did. Loot explosions are fun.
Yeah. Okay, got a couple of cool things, but let me make sure there's. I don't think there's anything else I can drop.
There should be some vending machines not far away. We'll go there momentarily. I just want to finish killing these skags.
Yeah, no problem. Besides, I'm not gonna worry too much about oh, there's a COV Outrunner and a and some Varkids.
Trance, a dance, a magical.
All right, so if you come over here where I am, there's vending machines.
1 second, killing these Varkids. We're trying to.
Not today.
Alright, got him. Okay, you said over where you are?
Yep.
I'm a coming.
Better than that.
Ah.
Gang dogs. You don't know what's in them, but you know you want them.
I do
At
not
least
want
that
them.
used to be true. Now people want real skag meat and fancy toppings. There's some cacti fruits that'll appease the masses. Gives a spicy tang to my dogs and covers the aftertaste. Harvest some of those succulents and you get paid. Right, you're gonna need a special gun to harvest those succulents. I call it the Big Suck. Because I harvest succulents. Whatever, I'm a chef, not a namer of things.
Oh, we got a dead claptrap over here.
Oh, good.
I mean, for quest purposes.
I mean, I'm just happy to hear the news.
We have the big suck in our inventory, because I want to equip it.
All right, hang on. Took here. It's about.
Did only one of us get it? That makes me sad. Because it does explosive damage.
What?
The big suck, the weapon that he was talking about that we need for the quest. Do you have it in your inventory?
No. I think we have to find it.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick, and when we come back, we'll continue on. But I'm gonna stick by the vending machines for just a mo.
Okay.
Protect me, Squire.
You annihilated them with a single shotgun blast.
Just a schmuck with a paperweight. I'm used to one just like that. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. You know where to find me. Shoot more. Shop Marcus.
Did you protect me, Squire?
I did.
My man. All right.
All right, follow me.
I wish I could put like a little glowy icon on top of you.
That claptrap slide across a car hood. Didn't know you could screw that up so bad. Ooh, he had a high-end aftermarket motor. Good find.
All right. So now we gotta find the old shack.
Yep, hop in my vehicle.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, oh, why must we live this? Oh, hey, must be the money.
Hey, I bet there's something in there we can use. Check it out.
Back off. Okay. Stay back. All right, now stay there for a second.
Okay.
Pretty low, if you ask me. We've got some good options, recruit. Return to me and we'll try 'em out.
All right. I'm hijacking the car because there's whoa. There's something big out here. Skagzilla. Okay.
Good job.
Oh, okay.
I should find a garage.
All right, let's return to Claptrap.
What's this? Hmm. I got a Siren class mod.
Nice.
I mean, it's a common, and I won't be able to use it until level 12, but it's the first class mod I've seen. Alright, let's do the thing.
Your character does a backflip to get into the gunner seat.
It's real dope.
What is up with these sirens and their super extra way of getting into cars?
Hey, you found out how to boost.
Yeah, it is shipped.
Cool.
And I guess they fixed things in this game where they were like, it doesn't make any sense that the sprint button and the boost button are different.
Nice.
What a spread! I can't decide. You gotta choose for me, recruit. But beware, you hold my very aesthetic in your hands. Now, complete me.
So you can hit Q to change what his antenna is.
I think I'm picking up some radio broadcasts on this thing.
I kind of like the spork. Oh, that's cute. So are we going with coat hanger?
No, you pick whichever one you want. I go with coat hanger in my game, but this is your game, so you do you, boo.
Look fantastic. Jealous?
Yeah, we're gonna give him the tinfoil hat.
Now when people tell me to go fork myself, I can say I already did.
Alright, one more. And then I need to... There we go. Alright. Claptrap's all tinfoiled up. And I'm ready to roll.
This should keep those mind control beams out of my robot brain.
Okay, first let's come over here and get this last side quest, and then we'll fast travel to cut down on some travel time.
Alright. I need to buy some more shotgun ammo too, because this TK's wave is going to burn through it.
Know anything about these COV statues?
Ugh, children of the vault are leaving these suck-butt COV statues all over the place. You know what? We're gonna stick it to those wannabe gods and make our own idols. In my image. Yeah, good idea. From chiseled jaw to legendary calves. First off, go find all my wanted posters. P.S. I am very wanted.
You see the cereal box
We're gonna
behind
pull
him?
this off. We're gonna need those pictures of me to feed into the 3D scanner thing. Then we can start printing out
New
statues that look like me instead.
Splodios.
That'll really tick off the
I'd eat 'em.
cryptos. I didn't go from Hyperion accountant to bandit war chief just to follow orders again. But, you know, after I refused to join that stupid cult, Tyrene Calypso put a bounty
Find
on my
Undertaker
sculpted
and
ass.
kill Undertaker.
And the rest of me too.
Yep.
But I'm still alive.
So let's get to
okay.
okay.
Taking it, bro.
Now, how do we... Let's see. I've got a little mail icon. How do I do that?
Okay, so not tab, you're gonna hit escape,
Okay.
social,
Oh.
and then mail.
Okay. I got a bunch of golden keys. And oh, I got a Torg pistol. Oh yeah.
I might
okay.
take that Torg pistol off. Oh, I got one too.
Some of those really
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna equip that.
Rubber cheddar shredder bounces and detonates. Enemies drop a wholly metric buttload of cash when okay. Yep. Oh, but this transfusion longbow, I haven't used it. All right. Butt Stallion Diamond Deuce. I don't understand any of these. Impact Butt Stallion's Diamond Deuce. The Queen is hungry. We will swap that out because it gives us an experience gain. We will use the Girth Blaster Elite, and I have a Hyper Hydrator.
I'm sticking with my current grenade, but some of these others pretty cool.
All right. I'm very confused, but also pretty happy.
All right. So we are going to fast travel, and we don't need to screw around with fast travel stations. We can just do it.
There's no take-backs in business. Everyone has their price.
You ready to travel?
Almost. All right, I am ready. Do I
Oh,
have-
apparently it doesn't travel both of us.
So how do I fast
Go to your menu,
travel? My tab menu or my escape menu?
tab menu, your
Okay.
map.
Map.
Oh, I'm getting slaughtered. Hold on.
Fast travel the Droughts or the Droughts Highway?
Highway.
The Droughts Highway.
Does this Mr. Torg pistol not even explode? It don't even explode.
Well, apparently I need to use the fast travel network.
You do not.
Okay, it's hold E to fast travel.
Yes. I guess it only
Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna sell
It only-
I think I'm
yeah,
gonna sell
there you
that
go.
Torg pistol. Minus 70 weapon damage, 94 project. Yeah, that's garbage. What the? Okay. This away, yeah?
Hold on. That Torg gun does suck. I'm also going to drop it. All right. We need a vehicle.
Shall we catch a ride to heaven? Yeah, ha, ha, ha. I will say this, the racks do blast apart very satisfyingly. gonna hop out. Can we still shoot the rack sacks?
Those are what they hatch out of. It's not really. I don't think they have items in them.
Got it. Got it.
All right. Ah, man, we're off. Hold on, we're off quest. We wanted Undertaker. All right. Let's go kill this guy.
All right. Let's do it. Oops. Oof. All right.
I leveled up.
Congrats.
Means I'm gonna switch my gear. Assault rifle, finally.
The Undertaker's foul reign of
And
Hunter
I leveled
Terror
up.
is over. I'm not gonna be stealing any more of my trademark red bars. That's for damn
Are you
sure.
already level 8?
Pandora is a safer place now.
7.
Thanks to you, Vault Hunter.
There we go. We just gotta rain down on these punks. Okay. Level time. I can change my damage to corrosive.
With your current gun.
No, just with my skill tree.
Guess what? I got rocket launchers.
Oh ho! Alright, what next?
Let's swap quests. Go with
Find
this one.
the big suck.
Yep.
A gentle reminder, Gearbox, that this is a Christian Minecraft server. Alright. Oh, that shift does feel nice. Oh, they let me just run through the cactuses. I really like the little manga speed lines that they do. All right, vehicle or no?
We just need to come down here.
on.
One I don't have yet.
What's that? A skin?
A room decoration.
Room decoration?
For when we get to our spaceship.
Huh.
Alright.
I was unaware that we had crash pads.
We do indeed. That's our, once we get to the spaceship, that's our hub world. God, that pistol is powerful.
Which one?
The legendary one that I got from the...
Oh, are you using the hyper hydrator?
I am. It does like 40-something damage.
Moister is noister.
Alright, this assault rifle is less powerful than the one I was using before, but it has an underbarrel grenade launcher, so now I'm dealing explosive damage.
Nice.
The thing I've been like leveling this entire time is a skill that makes it to where when I deal explosive damage or any kind of splash damage, I also deal why isn't this opening?
Not me.
Let me go to my map. Oh, we're in the wrong area.
So cars.
Yeah.
And then loopy around.
Yeah.
That one says closed. Where'd you go?
I took the jump.
Jump? There's our jump. Let me get out of that car before it blows up.
Easy.
Oh lordy, this boy needs a vending machine. Okay. I have to remember to use my skill more so I get plenty of practice. That is a satisfying animation, though, isn't it?
Which one?
The skill one. Oh, we got an irritant badass up here. Ooh!
Oh!
Oofa doofa.
God, that was like all of my health.
Yeah. Oh, that guy, he got hard.
Hey, the big suck. Grab him, get sucking.
All right, I will definitely use it. Um,
And where is the big suck?
it's inside the. Hold on. I gotta change some stuff and.
Now, some succulent cacti fruit. Those bad boys taste so goddamn delicious my customers won't care what they're eating, which is how I prefer it. And don't you dare judge me. If serving people toenail clippings and dead skin is wrong, I don't want to be right.
There we go. The big suck. 9. What that underbarrel do? Oh, stay classy, Borderlands.
There we go.
Alright, well, I shall not be using the big suck.
I will happily use it.
Excellent. Let's go find some cacti. And there's a washing machine up here. I'm gonna go. Nope. Apparently it's too big a jump. Okay. Platforming done. I'm running towards you.
I'm stealing your car.
Tom, you wouldn't download a car, would you?
Yes.
Hell yes, I would. I would download a car. All
I
right.
heard that the reason you don't see those ads anymore is because, ironically, they didn't get permission to use the music.
No, they 100% pirated the music. Yeah, capitalism is at least consistent in its hypocrisy. Grenades! Yeah, get him, Tom. Show these skags who's boss. Oh, we got a chubby. Alright, I'm gonna get out and mess him up. There's the
Oh
loot
my!
explosion. I got a conformist rectifier.
Giggity?
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
Still need that.
Okay. And then I'm gonna find the one that is the most expensive. Yeah.
Before we continue this quest, we'll hit up a place to sell stuff.
Excellent, because I am chock full. Alright.
Hop on in.
We ride. Oh, this gun is a very good gun. Okay. So,
Dealing orders, but this is close enough.
Ooh, I picked up an Atlas gun.
nice. And you're gonna use the big suck so I can sell mine, right?
Yep.
Not done
Can't
with
sell.
that
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Sold all my stuff I'm going to sell, getting back in the car.
I will be there shortly. Conformist rectifiers. Okay. You conduit. Alright, we're gonna sell the exploder. We're gonna keep the diamond butt bomb. We're gonna keep that. Alright. Okay. I'm in the gutter. Let's go.
All right, I will need your protection from skags.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the big suck. Its secondary function is what we call in the biz
In the
splash
biz.
damage. You know, like ground slams and grenades.
Sounds like Bobby Duke.
Anyway, that means it'll knock those succulents right off. Try it. Use those skags and my skag dogs. Seems wrong. I might as well try and grab the skag.
You stay away from my erstwhile girlfriend.
I believe the usual shipping is Tanis and Amara.
They don't know what they're missing. Alright, where'd you go?
Up top.
I see it. There's a couple of boxes. I made $7. Woo woo.
Waves against the rocks.
This is a very good gun.
Just leveled up.
Hey, congrats. Yeah. This machine gun is very good, but very slow.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Alright. You've been keeping up with our cactus fruit?
Yeah, as I've been finding them.
Excellent.
Sand reds as night falls. A new clan has arrived in the droughts. Scorch Eye says they have conquered every clan from the parched fathoms to Devil's Racer Ridge. Their leader is a witch. Scorch Eye claims she can devour a man with her mind.
Sounds like my kind of girl. Devour a man with her mind? Like, whoa, whoa, here she come. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you up kind of thing?
I believe so, yes.
She's a man-eater.
All right, I think the last one is down here in this cave. All right, where the hell is this last succulent?
Succulent. It doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but then again, I'm not sure it's supposed to.
Like Evan Kelp.
Kelp. Gotta get the moist
Okay, I
plosives
see
in
it.
Kelp.
No.
Got it.
Ooh, there's always an alpha. Suck it up for me.
All right. Let's kill the.
Now we go in that little.
Kill the alpha
Oh, hold on, I have to level up.
succulent skag. I'm gonna go and drop down there and start causing some damage. Got him.
Well, being a chef ain't for everybody. Now go grab that skag meat.
Got the skag.
It looks like somebody's been poaching my succulents, which means in chef code that they must die.
You know, the sad thing is, I've known a few chefs, and Chef Rank is not entirely out of bounds for those
Soon I'll
guys.
make my spatula-wielding rival
They
pay
are
for
viciously
what's-
competitive.
But first, we'll make my new rival mincemeat pay. Listen, a chef's life is half revenge killings. It's a thing.
So now that I am level 8,
Mm-hmm.
and I can use it, I have an Atlas gun. So Atlas guns, this is the first game they've been in since Borderlands 1. And what Atlas guns do is every time... so they have two different fire modes. One fire mode is usually like a rocket or a grenade or some kind of tag. Then they do the fifth element thing.
Multipass?
They maneuver to hit whatever you have just had.
Ah. You alright there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Gimme.
There are like several bosses in this game that are way easier when you have an Atlas gun, because all you do is just tag them and then run away while
just
just
hold down the
firing in a random direction.
I like it.
Alright, watch out for mincemeat skags. Truffle munch and butt munch. They will munch anything, including you.
Alright, so now we gotta kill the munches.
I made mincemeat.
Got him.
of mincemeat.
Grab the meat. A skag dog's off still seems weird.
You have multi-arms.
I do.
Few more skags.
Now,
I'll
anytime
advertise my
I
skag
damage
dogs.
someone with my skill, my arms remain active and deflect damage for a little while.
That's pretty kick-ass.
Yeah.
So badasses in this game, like badass fanatics, always carry a rocket launcher.
Oh, that's awesome. The arms, when they deflect the damage, they do like mudras and block things.
That's kick-ass.
It's really cool to see. I'm gonna toss that, toss that, toss that, toss that. Pick at them greens. Alright. Man, I'm gonna need to buy.
Give me a second. I'm
need to
going
buy
through my
more
inventory.
Shotgun ammo upgrades as soon as I can. Alright, should I start running towards dropping those ingredients off?
Hold on. We'll both go.
It's my Tom is in a menu song. Chaka 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 chaka. Tom's in a menu. Da 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 da. What's Tom doing? He's looking at a menu. Tom's in a menu song. It's a work in progress.
Pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's catchy, right?
Better than anything Drake has ever done. So.
Right? I saw an announcement. I saw an announcement where they're like, Drake's coming out with a new album, and I'm like, why is this popping up on my news feed? And they're like, because it's Drake's new album. It's gonna be huge. Man, I cannot.
Gotta keep that a while longer.
A single song of his that I enjoy.
Yeah. So I have a saying that I like to use, which is every band or artist, no matter how much you don't like them, is allowed to have one good song. Like Kanye. I hate Kanye. He's a douche. He still has at least one good song. Drake still hasn't written his yet. So I'm sure he'll get there eventually.
Out of curiosity and musical taste style, what's your one good Kanye song?
Flashing Lights is pretty amazing.
And I just haven't been impressed with Kanye. Like, I hit the wrong button.
Well, we needed to hop out anyways because we're gonna turn this thing in and kill these horrible flying monsters.
That'll teach that arrogant spatula wielding bastard. As soon as people taste my new and improved skag dogs, I'll be at the top of the culinary establishment once again.
Gross.
You'll get free skag dogs for life. Hope
But
you're hungry.
I don't want them.
Don't worry, John. A lifetime supply of skag dogs
Very
is not
short.
actually that many.
Yeah, like if that's what you're eating, I can't imagine it would be. Okay, what next?
Golden calves.
Okay, let's do it. I got about 15 more minutes before I need to get started on.
You gonna hop in?
Ship hard spot. Oh yeah. Then I gotta go brown some beef and lamb.
So it looks like we won't get to
Probably not, but we'll have a good 2.5 hours.
spaceship
booked in.
until tomorrow.
Oof.
Oh, and I thought you might be a challenge.
You like a little bit look like a bandit, so I keep accidentally shooting you.
Mm-hmm.
That white face mask is very bandity.
Well, you know, I figure we gotta keep the aesthetic going. Oh, purple pistol. Oh.
Back off!
There we go. And
I got a legendary grenade mod, but it kind of sucks.
yeah, and its name is Stormfront, so we don't support that. Okay.
All right, off to the
least-
Holy Broadcast Center.
At least mine is called Stormfront.
Yeah, that's what I got to.
Yeah. Big no. Live, witness mayhem, taste the truth. Corrosive damage works great against armor, but is less effective against shields. Also great at removing juice stains, but most people just care about the armor thing. Alright. Let's make a quick ammo stop. Dastardly Bowie Ranger. That's pretty good. Festerfield, Holy Man, Creech, the Emperor's Condiment? I am the punishment of the food gods? Nah. Well, storming vicious area, sell. Better that. Better that. I'm gonna switch back to that other grenade mod. And buy some more shoddy ammo. Because man, I chew through the stuff.
Oh yeah, I need fire too. I mean, I will admit it feels pretty weird to be playing this game and having to worry about ammo.
Right.
Also reloading. It's pretty weird too. I don't believe in it.
But it believes in you, Tom.
Generally opposed to reloading. Okay, well, I think we're gonna need a car. We are gonna need a car. All right.
You can't see me.
Looking for Vaughn's wanted posters, huh?
Yep, they're over this way.
Ah, eat it, Skags. Also, Rax.
All right, work your way over to where I am.
Hang on, slaughtering wildlife. Okay. That is not the way to you. That's the way to you. I found you. Okay. Got the profile poster.
Quality wanted poster. It really shows off the old blood hand. Started wearing that during Blood Feud number 2. No, it was 3. That's right. Because number 2 was the time I declared war against the mountains. Guess which one's still standing, bro? Death to mountains!
Oh my God. I hate agreeing with Vaughn, but yeah, Death to Mountains.
For ya. Right.
Okay, got the
Remember anyone
intimate.
snagging that picture, but I can't blame them. Those are my trusty Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver
Yes, we
Fly and no
know
rise
about your
banding.
underwear. No one cares.
Best underwear in the universe, bro. The only good thing Hyperion ever gave me.
No nice banding. Nice.
Just between you and me, they're the source of all my power. Shh.
I mean, it makes sense why he sucks so much now.
Right?
Although Amara, I'm not sure if you heard, Amara is a fan of no-rise banding.
Yeah. I mean, considering how athletic she is.
Mm-hmm.
We've come a long way since bandit selfies. You know, back when I started my first bandit clan, you wanted an image of yourself, you gotta bloody up your face real good, then smash it on a rock. Okay, we got some great images of my righteous bandit bod. Now, COV have a 3D printer nearby that's producing those statues. Scan the wanted posters into the printer so we can print statues of me instead.
That the family may live.
Oh, apparently Jacob's just sent me mail.
Yeah, if you kill enemies with, especially with crits, with specific weapons, the manufacturer will give you another weapon.
Oh, nice.
The best you've got.
And I leveled up.
It's all too easy.
Calypso!
Alrighty.
I'll show you the power of the twin gods!
Alright, well, he's dead.
Yep. I found a decent strategy is to jump up and, while I am descending upon them, unload the shotgun on them.
Yeah.
It seems to work out pretty
Feed those
well.
wanted posters into the scanner. Wow, I'm really walking you through this, aren't I?
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you stopped. Alright.
Well, how'd they turn out?
Nice spot, bro.
Oh, come on. I know. Now, let's swap out some of those crabby old COV statues for some of my perfection, as you so rightly put it.
Did we?
COV! And hello, glorious Golden Fawn! Oh, man! Look at me now. Got my own statue. Just joined up with the #1 clan on the planet. Go, Crimson Raiders! I love this day!
Alright, you got that one.
Yep. The last one.
When the Calypsos see my golden visage, they're gonna be pissed. You know, someday maybe I'll give the whole bandit war chief thing another go, but for now, I'm really good rolling with you and smashing the COV into dust.
My dude, you
Anyway,
are a
thanks for your
hanger-on
help,
at best.
And come see me when you have a chance.
All right, so we go back, talk to Vaughn. Oh, there's loot back here I didn't even see. So when do we get to spend this iridium?
Once we have the ship.
Oh, good.
And spending iridium in this game is less important.
Good. I've just noticed that I have, like, 92 of it.
Yeah, I think on my level 67 Moes, I have like 12,000 iridium.
It's a crazy Earl-esque amount, my guy.
Like, iridium's not super useful. All it really does is let you buy
It's cosmetics.
skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff.
But that's
And also
super-
Crazy
that's
Earl
super
has
appealing.
he has an iridium
Exchange rate.
a vending machine.
Cool.
All right, so we need to go turn this quest in. I'm about to show you the coolest thing in the game. So go to your map,
Okay.
press X,
Ooh.
click on the droughts,
Okay.
and now fast travel to the droughts.
And not highway, right?
Yep, not highway, the regular one.
Nice. That is super handy.
Yeah. We no longer have to deal with
Very
running to a
cool.
fast travel station.
Very, very cool.
So you can fast travel to any fast travel location you've found or to your car.
Nice. What's up, Lilith?
Wherever the COV go, we'll be there to stop.
Support local business. Sell to Marcus. You shouldn't have.
Thanks, Vault Hunter. You made my dreams come true. I mean, who doesn't want little golden statues of themselves? Am I right?
I
You
mean,
know, we
he's
may
kind
not
of
have
right.
destroyed the COV today, but once they see those statues, they're gonna know who's in charge. They'll know! You hear that, Tyreen? Now worship at the altar of my ass! For my name is Bard!
God, he's just an irritant, isn't he? I got a rare shield for that.
Yep.
Golden touch.
It's hot garbage. I'm going to sell mine immediately.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Quit dying already and buy a better shield.
Alright. And I think that that's a good place for us to end it for the day so that I can get to making my culinary masterpiece.
Woo!
The best thing that that British cuisine has ever given us, the shepherd's pie. All right, so thanks so much for joining us, and thank you as always for joining me, Tom, and thank you for joining us, Canada, if you're still on. But we're doing this tomorrow, Tom.
Sure.
Fantastic. We'll see you guys then. Same bat time, same bat channel, 2 p.m. Central. That's Texas time for those of us who are perhaps out of the great state. Don't forget to support causes that you think are important, like women's rights here in Texas. It's becoming a bigger and more pressing deal. So throw your support where you can. Don't let your bosses take advantage of you, and it's always free to be kind. Take care out there, everybody. We'll see you next time.